Hello everybody, welcome back to Fenton Forest by Stevie with me, Hockler. Today we're just out here baling in the field, so thank you for joining me. I'm really happy to have you here in the fields today. I'm really happy the way our oat crop has produced today. Doing Farm Sim 22 this episode. We're doing some FS19 because I haven't found any really good maps that have come out for Farm Sim 22 that are really big, that can really produce a lot of grain. But I like the way the game, and I really like the way FS 19 looks. So I'm really taking advantage of that. Even though I might do a speed video or whatnot, but all the equipment looks pretty nice in FS19. It looks really. They did a good job. Giants still did a really good job with, making the game feel really realistic. They've made a lot of farm sim games. Giant Software, they've made 2008. They have the amount of farm sim games they've made is a really high number. They've made 2008. They got Farm Sim 2009, 2011. They got 2012 on your Android, 2013. They have Farm Sim 14 on your Android and iOS, and they have 15, 16, 17, and they have 18 on your Android, 19. This one they had I don't know if they have 20, but they had Farm Sim 22, and this Farm Sim 19 game just feels so realistic. It's just fun, and plus they have the John Deere Maximizer combines, which is something I really like a lot, and we can keep baling. So I like the straw bales in a Farm Sim 19, which is what we're doing today. We're baling hay and straw. So I like the Coon balers they have. A lot of people, they don't like baling straw and hay in 19. They like doing soybeans and crops that don't produce straw because it's easier to do and you can make more money doing it. Some farmers, they like to do that. Some people, they like to make the money off the straw. I like to do both. I like to do all the crops in the game. But when it comes to my equipment, I stick with my John Deere S790 combine, my CR1090 New Holland combine, the 700 horsepower. And I also like the AGCO Ideal 8T. I like my 45-foot headers in the game, stuff like that. Sorry, I just dropped my microphone. Kind of like a NASCAR wreck. Something fun like that. Hopefully the audio's really good here. The audio is still looking good. But I got my I run the brand. I like to run the brand new equipment that came in the game. I got the CR1090. I got my AGCO Ideal, and I got my John Deere S790. But I also like to run the Maximizers combines from the 90s. Those are some of my favorites. But it doesn't have the brand new. They're not the brand newest stuff. They're kind of used old stuff. But back in the 90s when those combines came out, those John Deere Maximizer combines came out, they used to run the 25-foot headers on them and stuff like that. But I like the 45-foot headers they got in the game with the grain headers, cereal grain headers they have in the game. Those are really nice. So I stuck that on my Maximizer combine. So I stuck that 45-foot header on my Maximizer combine. I used to have issues with the Maximizers, and I had an STS combine in the game. So but I had issues with it, modding, glitching, game issues, and so I got rid of it. And I stuck my CR1090 in the so I just stuck with my CR1090 from 17 And in Farm Sim 17, the combine that I usually ran the most, I only ran was the New Hollands CR1090s. So there's some soybean in my field, I think. I found some soybean in my wheat field, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. For some reason, got some weeds. I found some weeds in my wheat field, some soybean that could be causing some game glitch issues. But yeah, so I like my John Deere 7R tractors. I really like them. And I got my my 8R John Deere tractors that I ran. But I like, I as I said in the other episode, I like the row crop 8R tractors. Some people, they want the 4-wheel drive tractors, in their fields, because they haul a lot of implements and stuff. They can put big implements on them. But for me, I'm not a fan of doing. I keep finding soybean in my wheat field for some reason, but I don't like doing the big 4-wheel drive tractors. I like to have a lot of the 8,000 series, 7,000 series. John Deere tractors, maybe a New Holland or a Massey Ferguson in there, but primarily John Deere 8R, 8,000, 7,000 series tractors, doing all my seeding and fertilizing and baling, and for raking, I could stick with an overkill 8R tractor for windrowing and tedding, but I got a John Deere 4040 on the tedder, and my main rake is the Massey Ferguson 7722. So I mean, that tractor, it's kind of like a utility tractor, but it's got 2,000 horsepower. It's a little bit overkill for running a rake, but I like it on the rake. It runs good. Plus I have it. But I have, just in case I need it, I have my rake. I have that 200 horsepower in case I need it, and I stuck it on the rake. So that works good for me. But some people, they'd want 100 horsepower on their rake. Some people, they want they'd want whatever. I could run 2,000. I could run a 600 horsepower tractor on the rake. I could try to run my small tractor, but I got my my Massey Ferguson over there, as everyone could see. But yeah, earlier in the video, but I got a 6R tractor with 200 horsepower, and it's kind of, what's really fun is to learn about what kind of tractors people use, and what implements they use, and what tractor they have doing what, like that's what's real fun for me to learn about, is what tractor hooks up to what implement they're running, what the implement's doing. So that's really something that I really like to think about. Yeah, I got 3 big tippers that hold 125,000 liters worth of grain product. So what a beautiful day it is here on the farm. But then I also have I got 2 tippers, 2 Kroger Agro liners that people usually used to run in 17. They hook them together that hold 21,000 liters each. Really solid tippers that people ran in 17 a lot, 15 on their Chellington farm or whatever those European small maps were. But for me, I got my 125,000 liter tippers too to go along with that, which is really nice. But it's really fun to learn about what tippers you can run, dumping from what combine fits with which tipper, what tractor you can get, and how big the implements are and what they do, all that stuff. And I got the biggest combines in the game, which are the combines that run with the 45-foot headers. The grain capacities, they change in size. There are different brands of combines, but for me, I got an in-game 17 starter combine, which is the Case 1660. I downloaded that from the mod hub, and I stuck it in the game. And some people some people run the CR1090s. I had to get me one of them, and I had to double up on a Deere's, and so I got two. I got two John Deere's out here. So, but yeah, that's basically it for today's episode. I want to just give you guys a little bit of a talk over. But, you know, some people they like most of the John Deere equipment that Giants put in the game this year. The base game is all brand new equipment. It's not the stuff that it's not a Model A and stuff like that. You know, it's all the brand new stuff. It's all the 2018 model stuff when the game came out. So I had to get some stuff from the 90s, from the 2000s, from the 2010s. You had to get some older equipment to make the game feel more realistic. Because in real life, they don't just have, you know, this brand new stuff. They got some of the older stuff too. You know, they have all kinds of stuff, and I like that about the modding community. That we get to have all kinds of, you know, tractors that people want and combines from, you know, back in the day. So that from the past, blast to the past on this farm. But thanks for watching, everybody. I got brand new farm equipment, and then I also got my my Maximizer combine, my 8430, 8400. I got my John Deere 4040. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.